Hello there, this is John Harder, and I am one of the leaders of the GoLink team, uh, which I'm making this video for. What do we do at the GoLink team? Well, the GoLink team was put together to help people build their teams in GoFounder program. So what's the GoFounder program? Well, the GoFounder program, well, I'm calling it program. It's probably more than a program, but there's a company that is now called ONPASSIVE, which when it first started creating their tools, it didn't have a name. Now, when I became aware of it and was introduced to it a year ago, it had a name already, and the GoFounder site was already up, and so it was operational, and so we started referring people. And I didn't get very busy right away. I mean, well, I did refer a few people. I talked to a few people, and you know, got a few people in, but I was under the impression that this thing is going to launch within a couple of weeks. And so I kind of, you know, did what seemingly many people are doing right now. And that is just sort of wait and see when it's going to launch and wonder, you know, is it actually going to launch? Is it actually even real? Is it even going to be doing anything? You see, I didn't know Ash Mufara. I didn't know him personally. I had never heard of him. I've been in online marketing for it's coming up on about 16 years that I've been involved with internet marketing, and over the years I've had you know, some very small levels of success where, you know, of course, now and then you hear some people that have massive success and really raking it in, and they've got this awesome website that is gonna show you exactly how to do it too. And well, I don't need to go any further with that. If you've been in online marketing for quite a while, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, you know, and where that would have went had I pursued that, what I was saying. But you see, instead of dwelling on how, you know, imperfect things were and how things weren't working and all of that, let's put our energy into a spot where it counts. You know, nature really teaches us a lot, and one of the things that nature teaches us is how to focus energy. Now, if you have never taken that object lesson, well, it's actually quite simple. If you take a piece of glass, like a magnifying glass, and you hold it steady in the sunlight, and you hold it exactly steady on a you know, a piece of wood, shining onto a piece of wood to an exact pinpoint, it doesn't take very long till that starts smoldering, and you can actually even light a fire with that intense heat. And that's because it's concentrated into one precise spot. Well, that is what we're doing right now. We are concentrating all our energy here at the GoLink team. We're concentrating all our energy to build the to help our members build out their teams, their ONPASSIVE teams. It's all about ONPASSIVE. The GoLink team, we're just one of the teams of ONPASSIVE. There are a few. I'm not quite sure how many there are. And personally, it took me quite a while to actually step up and start doing something. I was kind of waiting around, this thing is going to launch, and but you're not getting anywhere when you work, when you're waiting. You're not getting anywhere when you're waiting. And so a while ago, and I think some of the people that I had referred probably wondering what I was doing, uh, but finally a while ago here, it's getting to be a couple of months now, when I actually started waking up and smelling the coffee, that the time to work is now, before it launches. Don't sit and wait. We don't, you don't. Think of it this way. How much of a team are you going to have if you've been sitting and waiting, you haven't been doing anything, you have no invitees, you have no pending founders, you got no founding members under you? What are you going to have when ONPASSIVE launches? Okay. Now, let's not get bogged down here, though, and get sad over this, because success is absolutely yours. If you are even if you just start with the $25 package, then you're already on the road to success. Now, as opposed to it being the, how should we say, the expressway to success, it would be the long, winding path that is probably lined out by the donkey kind of thing. Now, I'm just saying, now I don't believe that it's going to be, extremely long drawn out. But here's the thing. If your team starts growing just from spillover, which you will have spillover, and then eventually the spillover will generate enough to upgrade you to the first level. And of course, now you're starting to get traffic and things are going to speed up. But you're starting out from hardly anything, and so it's going to be quite a bit longer. Now, if you look at it the other way, you say, well, hey, you know what? Now is the time. Now is our chance. Right here, right now, we can get going, and we start working. Well, now you have a team. You can probably have several founding members. You can have quite a few pending founding members. Now, the difference between a founding member and a pending founding member, the only difference is that they haven't, the pending haven't paid. They're as close as they could get without paying. And what does that get you as far as within the founding membership? Well, nothing. But you are as close as you can get without paying. So you don't really get anything of the benefits that a founding member gets, but you do, well, maybe you do somewhat maybe you do benefit a little bit anyway, because I think you do. I think the benefit that I see in there is the fact that the co-founder that referred you, their team, because they have been referring, you're obviously, if you're a pending member, pending founder, then they likely have quite a few invitees and some more pending members, and probably also a few that aren't pending, that are actually paid. So that means he's starting out with a team. And if he starts out with a team, that means he's already got, how should we say, he's got his pickup is ready. It's ready. It's already fueled. it's already loaded, and he's completely ready to go when it launches. Really, basically, that's what we're talking, okay? But then, when you are a founding member, you get the benefits of the founding member, which, you know, which is quite extensive. And I'm not prepared to go into a lot of detail that here, but there's a lot of benefit in there as to how quickly you'll have a team, you know, under you in ONPASSIVE. Makes a big difference there. So if you can become a founding member, if you have 97 bucks, if you can come up with that, I would suggest do it. I'd say do it, you know. And if you're still sitting on the fence and you're thinking, well, but who even knows if ONPASSIVE is going to launch? Well, then you haven't really been in the loop as to what's going on, what has been happening with ONPASSIVE, okay? Because the tools that Ash and his team of programmers and there are I'm not sure, hundreds of people now that are working on this, on getting ONPASSIVE ready to launch. Is that something? Let me ask you a question. Would you spend millions of dollars in getting a program and preparing tools and all of that, you know, and then, you know, after millions of dollars into it, all of a sudden now you say, well, actually, I'm not going to launch this. Would you do that? Would you do that? You know, think about it. Think about it. It's going to launch. It's going to launch, and it's very close. We don't have a date yet, but it's very close. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We at the GoLink team, we are generating quite a bit of traffic right now. We have started, and where we're going is, I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed at what we have accomplished in just a couple of months, since just a few months ago when we started. It is more than just a couple of months, but it's only just a few months since we actually started and, you know, started going. And I am impressed with the progress that we've made in this short period of time. And so now I'm making this video because I'm calling out to you. Get involved. Get involved. You know, maybe you don't feel like being a team leader. Well, you know, maybe not everybody is a team leader. But listen, like this video, share it. Share it. If you are a GoFounding member, especially if you're on our team, on the GoLink team, then I invite you, share this video, just like it and share it, subscribe to the channel and so on, because all of that, every one of you that does that, it will increase the traffic that we all get as a team. And you know what? With ONPASSIVE, it really doesn't matter that much who referred who or what. It really doesn't matter that much, because every member gets paid. I mean, you get paid on every member in your downline, whether you referred them or not. You see, I've been in many programs where that was not the case. It wasn't set up that way. Well, with ONPASSIVE, you see, we're in it to win it. We're in it to win it. And we want everyone to win. And that includes you. Includes you. You know? So, if you haven't joined yet, maybe you didn't even know about ONPASSIVE, the links are below the video. Get started right now. Get started right now. And if not, well, you know, you know, do check it out at least. Find out more. Find out what is ONPASSIVE really about. We don't want you to miss out. You know, we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about not attaining financial freedom for ourselves, because we're already beyond that. We're already beyond that. We already have enough going in our team that we already have that very quickly. But do you? You see? See what I mean? Come on board. We're ready to help you. We're ready to get you plugged in. Now, to get the benefits of our traffic isn't free. I'll tell you that right now. It is not free. There's $20 a month that will cost you if you want to get involved on our and be part of our team and to benefit from the traffic that we generate. So, but that's we actually pay 30% commissions from that, and we also spend some of that into paid advertising, and also a lot of that is for the system set up and get into operate it and all of that. But hey, like I said, we are happy to help whoever wants to be on the GoLink team to help us, let us help you build your ONPASSIVE team for you. Thank you so much for watching.